Hey YouTube, it is me, Shayna of FABFITFUN and welcome back to my channel. As always, love having you guys here. Now, I am back with another video, and we stepping out of the box right about now, all the way out of the box, because today's sponsor is Cricut. Now, to know me to know I don't do nothing DIY. That ain't in my wheelhouse, not my lane, not my ministry. But because we're still in this Panera bread that we got going on outside because of the Rona, I've been trying new things, and DIY has kind of crept up into my circle. And we are going to film a video using their new Cricut Joy, their mini cutting machine. So I'm going to get into that in just a second. But before I do any of that, if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. I am Shayna of FABFITFUN. I do a little bit of everything here on this channel. So I feel like you should go ahead and hit that red button down below, subscribe to my channel, because I'm awesome. My subscribers are hella awesome. You should just come on in and join the awesome family. But if you are oldie but a goodie, you know I have nothing but love for you. So please, everybody, go ahead and hit the bell notification down below, so that way you're notified every single time I upload a new video. And without further ado, let's go talk about this Cricut Joy, so that way y'all can get caught up while I'm getting caught up. Let's go. Okay, so if you are like me and you are DIY inept, I was very new to like the whole Cricut Joy world. So when they sent me this myriad of products to try out, to use, I was actually quite overwhelmed. Like, there was so many things to learn and do with the Cricut Joy, or Cricut item, or Cricut products in general, that it's just like you got to take it step by step. So when they sent me the Cricut Joy, this is their mini cutting machine. And what's beautiful about this thing, one, it's great for those of us who are new, because the information they give you, a little instruction packet, super easy to follow. You can follow along. They give you like sample material, so that way you can get used to it. This one is great for travel. So if, let's say, you can't, you don't have the space in your house for a huge cutting machine, this little bad boy right here can sit right on a little dinner table and does all of the major work that you needed to do. Or if you're on the road, if you got to go to your mama house, your sister house, your friend house, your boo house, or you on vacation, plug it in. It has Bluetooth capability, and boom, you can still get all of your DIY crafting done. I'll have a link below in the description box if you guys are interested in this, because sometimes maybe you're not ready to dive head in with the giant cutting machines they have. But the Cricut Joy, the mini cutting machine, is a great way for you to kind of dip your toe in, get yourself situated first, and then see if DIY crafting with Cricut is a way that you would like to go. All right, so for this video, I did 3 separate projects. I did a tumbler, I did a jacket, and I did a shirt. We'll get into the shirt in a little bit. I think y'all will love it. But the first thing I did was I went ahead and I made a tumbler. And I ain't gonna lie, this came out busted as hell. Like, it came out not looking so cute, but it does say Auntie Gang on it. It says Auntie Gang, and the reason why I put Auntie Gang on the cup is because my best friend of 21 years, she just had a beautiful baby girl. Her name is Penny. And I'm obsessed with her already. And so I fully believe that I'm walking in my rich auntie destiny that I meant to have. I will insert a clip in the video as well of how I did it. So these are the products that I used for my tumbler. I got the smart vinyl in the glittery purple and the white. And the bottle is also from Michael's. I went into the Cricut app, searched tumbler, and this is what I came up with. I like the font of this one, so I went ahead with it. You can simply just change the wording or whatever you need it to be. You can change the sizing. You can really customize how you want the lettering to come out in the app. So the app is super user-friendly. And then when I'm ready to go ahead and start cutting, I go ahead and continue in the app. Everything is like super user friendly, and you can see how it will turn out before you even cut anything. Once I'm happy with it, I select the product that I'm using, which is the glittery smart vinyl. And then I insert the vinyl into the cutting machine and go ahead and press go. And that's when the machine itself will start cutting. I really love how this worked out. Like, it's super user-friendly. It's so cool to watch, and I'm really excited that I get to use something like this. Once it's all done, I use this lovely little tool to pick up all the letters off the vinyl itself, and that's how I'm going to stick it onto the tumbler itself. It was a little bit tedious, but you know what? At the end of the day, I really love the process, the creative process, and I love my tumbler. This was the first project that I put together using the Cricut Joy cutting machine, and it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. So I tip my hat to those of you who are DIYers, because baby, this wasn't easy. Okay, so for project number 2, y'all, I went super vain, and I'm okay with that because it's me. So what did I do? What did Shayna do? I monogrammed the back of one of my favorite denim jackets. I put my Instagram name on the back. If that's not the vainest thing I've ever seen, honest, well, besides putting my face on the back of it. So they didn't send me the iron on. I knew I wanted to iron on to some stuff, so I went to Michael's. That's how I knew there's a whole aisle and Michael's dedicated to Cricut. I went to Michael's and bought the iron on myself because I wanted to do this as a project for this video. And so I absolutely have worn this out the house. And if someone runs into me and they want to follow me on Instagram, hey, you can't, honestly. This actually was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, because thank God for YouTube and people's other tutorials on how to do this. I did follow a whole bunch of people who do DIY videos for a living. And so I was able to learn a couple of things before I even sat down to do any of my projects. So I grabbed my favorite denim jacket from Nasty Gal, and I have this glittery iron-on vinyl that I got at Michael's. And then I go back into the app, select a font that I want to use. And again, I go ahead and insert my Instagram name, whatever word you're going to use, and I adjust the sizing based on how I want it to look. Now, when you are doing iron-on for clothing, you want to make sure that you put it in mirror mode, which will flip the font. So that way, when you put it in the cutting machine, it's going to come out the correct way for it to be ironed on. I select the product that I'm using, which is the Smart Iron-On, and then I insert the vinyl with the glitter face down into the cutting machine and let it do what it has to do. Now, once I take it out of the cutting machine, I have to take away all of the negative material there. So none of the letters are going to be taken off. All of the material around it is going to come off. So that way it's just the word Thick Girls Closet. So to look something like this before I put it on. They also sent me this really cool little iron thingy. Super awesome. I love this. It's perfect for the iron on. So now what I did was I warmed up the area before I put the vinyl down. And I think it just helps it stick a little bit better. And then I take my time ironing across the whole piece here. I want to make sure it's nice and warm and everybody is ironed on. Then I slowly remove the plastic, and then boom, you have a nice ironed on product. But I really, really loved how this came out. But again, because the Cricut Joy is easy to use, you'll be able to figure it out, because if I can do it, you can do it. All right. And for project number 3, it's the shirt. And I was so excited to do this one because it's so fitting for my channel, and it says oldie but a goodie. Y'all, okay, so the reason why I did this, right, it's basically the most iconic thing I have on my channel, because if I don't do it, y'all be like, wait, I didn't do the intro. Or if it's like I either don't come on for a long time, y'all will literally tell me that you miss just hearing oldie but a goodie. And I love that more of you are becoming oldie but goodies and not just newbies. I appreciate y'all. So I wanted to go ahead and do this little shirt, but I was really excited to do this. I actually really love it. I have rocked this thing around the house a number of days already. I made it into a little crop top because I'm Shayna, clearly. But again, the process is very much the same as the jacket that I have. So I'll insert that process here as well. Very, very easy to do. And again, because this was able to fit like right on the side of my dinner table where I typically like would eat if I have to, it was really easy to get it done and not overpower the small space that I do have to work with. And so that was what makes the Cricut Joy kind of helpful for those of us who are new. Because if I brought in that big old cutting machine, I'd be here all day and I know what I'm doing and I don't want to waste that kind of money. So yeah, that's the vibe that I have going on with this particular shirt. And I think I'm going to do more. I think I'm going to come up with a couple of sayings that I think I'm going to rock on this channel and see how that goes. So there you have it, you guys. That was my video featuring the Cricut Joy cutting machine. Thank you guys so much for sticking through this video with me. I appreciate the Cricut team for sponsoring this video. It is always appreciated. And I thank y'all for pushing me outside of my box. Doing anything DIY is most certainly outside of my comfort zone, and being able to do that on video for y'all is major. So if you guys love videos like this, please let me know. Thumbs this video up and comment down below if you want to see more DIY videos, or if you're interested in playing around with more, you know, a Thick Girls Closet shirts, because I think that could be a thing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Deuces, guys.